Welcome to our channel. Let's start the day with kindness, and the end goodness will flowing from you to yourself.
Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. Everyone is a genius. But if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its life believing it is stupid. Anyone who has never made a mistake has never tried anything new. I don't know what weapons World War III will probably use, but I know World War IV will be fought with sticks and stones. Imagination is more important than knowledge. Knowledge is limited, while imagination is as wide as heaven and earth. What I see in nature is a sublime order that we cannot understand very partially, and that should fill a thinking person with a sense of humility. He who is careless of the truth in small matters cannot be entrusted with important matters. It is more important to be a useful human being than to be a successful human being. I thought and thought for months and years. 99 times, the conclusion was wrong. The 1,000th time I was right. He who reads too much and uses his brain too little falls into lazy habits of thinking. The beauty of friendship is that you know who you can confide in. When you're dating a nice girl, an hour seems like a second. When you sit on a hot stove, a second seems like an hour. That's relativity. Peace cannot be kept by force. It can only be achieved by understanding. What really interests me is whether God had a choice in the creation of the world. Pure mathematics is the logical ideas of poetry. The hardest test in a relationship is to disagree and yet hold hands. Generations to come will find it hard to believe that something this wondrous ever existed in flesh and blood, and walked upon the face of the earth. Out of chaos, seek simplicity. Out of discord, seek harmony. In the midst of difficulty lies opportunity. It is possible to explain everything scientifically, but that makes it meaningless. It makes it meaningless, as if you were to explain Beethoven's symphonies as variations on air pressure. There are only two ways to live our lives. First is as if nothing is a miracle. Second is as if everything is a miracle. Learn from the past, live for the future. The most important thing is not to stop asking questions. Learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow. The important thing is don't stop asking. Give value to the effort, not the result. Then we can understand life. The search for truth and beauty is an activity that gives us the opportunity to be children for life. Living for others is a precious life. Science without religion is lame. Religion without science is blind. The only source of knowledge is experience. Peace cannot be kept by force. It can only be achieved by understanding. We cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we did when we created them. Anyone who has never made a mistake has never tried anything new. I have no special talent. I was simply filled with desire of curiosity. Once you stop learning, you start dying. You have to learn the rules of the game and then you have to play better than anyone else. Many people say intelligence makes someone a great scientist. They get it wrong. It's character. I have no special talent. I was simply filled with desire of curiosity. A valuable life is a life that can give its life to others. If the facts don't agree with the theory, change the facts. The joy of seeing and understanding is nature's most beautiful gift. The most beautiful thing we can experience is the mysterious. It is the source of all real art and science. There are two ways to live your life. One is to think as if nothing is a miracle. The other is to think as if everything is a miracle. A person begins to live when he can live outside himself. If you want to live a happy life, then hang it on a goal, not on other people or things. Be compassionate towards others and be hard on yourself. Your imagination is the vehicle for the attractions of your future life. Science is a wonderful thing if one does not have to spend one's life devoted to it. Intelligence doesn't play much in the discovery process. There's a leap in awareness, call it intuition or whatever, the solution just appears and we don't know how or why. If people become good because they fear punishment or hope for reward, then they are in great remorse. If you can't explain something simply, then you don't understand it well enough. Information is not knowledge. The difference between genius and stupidity is that genius has its limits. Try not to be a man of success, but try to become a man of value. Give value from the effort, not from the results. Only then can we understand life. The beauty of friendship is that you know who you can confide in. You cannot simultaneously prevent and prepare for war. The more the laws of mathematics show reality, the more uncertain they become. The more certain, the less it shows reality. Out of chaos, seek simplicity. From discord, seek harmony. In the midst of difficulty lies opportunity. Science without religion is lame. Religion without science is blind. Generations to come will find it hard to believe that something this awe-inspiring ever existed in flesh and blood, and walked upon the face of the earth. The only reason for timing is so that everything doesn't happen all at once. Great anger is only in the bosom of a fool. The hardest test in a relationship is to disagree but still hold hands. Intelligence does not play much role in the discovery process. There's a leap in awareness, call it intuition or whatever, the solution just appears and we don't know how or why. Enough to be an artist who draws freely on imagination. The true sign of intelligence is not knowledge but imagination. The important thing is not to stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reason for existing. Look deep into nature, and then you will understand everything better. Only a life lived for others is life worthwhile. The most incomprehensible thing about the world is that it is comprehensible. If you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough. There comes a time when the mind takes a higher place of knowledge but can never prove how it got there. Human beings must have action, and they will make it if they cannot find it. Weakness of attitude becomes weakness of character. Everything should be made as simple as possible, but not simpler. Imagination is everything. It is the preview of life's coming attractions. Sometimes one pays most for the things one gets for nothing. Anger dwells only in the bosom of fools. Two things are infinite, the universe and human stupidity. It has become appallingly obvious that our technology has exceeded our humanity. Logic will get you from A to Z, imagination will get you everywhere. Education is not the learning of facts, it's rather the training of the mind to think. A ship is always safe at shore, but that is not what it's built for. What is right is not always popular, and what is popular is not always right. Education is what remains after one has forgotten what one has learned in school. Weak people revenge. Strong people forgive. Intelligent people ignore. The important thing is to not stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reason for existing. Few are those who see with their own eyes and feel with their own hearts. Never give up on what you really want to do. The person with big dreams is more powerful than the one with all the facts. A man should look for what is, and not for what he thinks should be. A human being is part of a whole called by us the universe. Great spirits have always encountered violent opposition from mediocre minds. A clever person solves a problem. A wise person avoids it. Any fool can know. The point is to understand.
Thank you for stopping by our channel. See you next time. Bye.